An impregnable abandoned apartment complex located deep within Jakarta's slums has become a haven for the most violent murders, drug users, and criminals in the area. Both the police and competitors of infamous crime boss Tama have viewed this dilapidated block as untouchable. Additionally, two of Tama's goons, the astute, calculating Andy and the passionately devoted Mad Dog, protect it. However, everything changes when an elite crew is charged with invading the structure in order to finally eliminate Tama, and a 20-man SWAT unit led by Sergeant Yaka make their way to the apartment complex under the direction of Lieutenant Wahyu. Wahyu berates Yaka for bringing along so many inexperienced recruits, but Yaka assures him that he will hold them as far back as he can. A guy from the 7th floor whose wife is unwell is encountered by the team before they enter the complex, but he escapes from their custody not long after they do. They sneak inside the apartment building from the bottom floor and work their way up until they are on the 6th story. A toddler spots the squad and raises the alarm before being shot and murdered for doing so. Tama turns off the lights while keeping an eye on the cops on CCTV and declares to the neighborhood that he will provide asylum to anybody who kills the SWAT squad. Yaka discovers that no reinforcements or rescue would arrive because the task was not authorized by the department. Only Lieutenant Wahyu has this authority. Even worse, there are snipers all around the building who would murder anyone trying to flee, and the SWAT van is inoperable. The crew escapes to an adjacent apartment and makes an effort to break through to the floor below following a protracted skirmish over a dimly lit stairway. Ali is slain in the subsequent conflict, and in an effort to save Bowo, Rama and Dagu use a fridge, a gas canister, and a grenade as an improvised bomb, killing everyone in the corridor. Wahyu, Bowo, Dagu, and Rama are the SWAT troops who made it through the ambush. Following the gas explosion, the squad broke into two groups. Yaka, Wahyu, and Dagu were on the 5th story, and Rama was on the 7th floor, carrying a hurt Bowo to safety. Tama sends Andy and Mad Dog to join the search for the survivors in the meanwhile, but for unknown reasons, Andy murders his two escorts in an elevator. The only location Rama and Bowo are aware of as being secure is room 726, which belongs to the man they met earlier. Rama leaves Bowo there to heal after narrowly avoiding being discovered by a machete-wielding gang. Rama then sets out to find the others but is finally discovered by the machete gang. He narrowly escapes the onslaught, and as he stumbles along the corridor, a well-known figure pulls him aside. Yaka discovers that Wahyu is being paid to get rid of Tama rather than to have him arrested elsewhere. However, Mad Dog and his men discover the gang before Wahyu exposes his plan to assassinate Tama. While Wahyu is being pursued by Mad Dog's gang, Yaka is being held at gunpoint by Dagu, who is obeying Yaka's orders to protect Wahyu. Mad Dog captures Yaka, but instead of killing him instantly, showing that killing people is not his favorite pastime. Mad Dog dares Yaka to a hand-to-hand fight. Mad Dog seems to overcome Yaka in their hand-to-hand struggle before murdering him by snapping his neck. The identity of Rama's rescuer is revealed to be Andy, his estranged brother who deserted the family on purpose and vanished without a trace. Rama first learned about his involvement with Tama's group during the mission briefing. He tells his brother about his wife's pregnancy and attempts to convince him to come home. Rama is left in his flat to wait while Andy meets up with Mad Dog and drags Yaka's body to be handed to Tama. However, Andy is unconvinced, but when Andy betrays him by telling his employer, Tama stabs him in the hand and then hands him over to Mad Dog to be tortured. It's also implied that he'll be used as bait for Rama. After reuniting, Rama attacks the drug lab further up the building with Wahyu and Dagu before moving on to the 15th floor, where Tama is situated. When Rama discovers his brother and Mad Dog, who lets Andy be released so he may battle them both, he is split apart. The three guys get into a protracted altercation, with Mad Dog comfortably retaining his position. Tama is caught but is shocked when Wahyu betrays Dagu and murders him in cold blood. Wahyu then holds Tama hostage in order to claim his escape. Meanwhile, Wahyu grabs the gun of one of Tama's goons and kills him and two other goons before keeping Tama at gunpoint. In the fight, Andy stabs him with a sharp thing before he can kill him. Rama then ultimately overcomes Mad Dog and cuts his neck with the sharp object still stuck to his throat, killing him. Wahyu tries to kill them both as Rama and Andy come up with him, causing Rama to understand that Dagu didn't make it. Tama brags to Wahyu about his predicament and reveals that the lieutenant is the one who has been targeted for murder, before Tama discloses that he had bought off the proper individuals to protect his own safety. Reza betrayed the lieutenant by having him set up by his dishonest higher-ups. Tama mentions Reza. Hence, even if Wahyu does live and flee from this place, he would die later, in a fit of rage and feeling sufficiently threatened. Wahyu puts an end to this by shooting Tama. but his attempts to take his life are unsuccessful because his gun is empty. Following this, Wahyu is captured. Rama reunites with Bowo, and Andy commands the occupants of the building to disperse while giving Rama information on all the corrupt police officers thanks to recordings that the incredibly paranoid Tama had in his possession, including numerous recordings of his blackmail on corrupt police taking bribes. Rama then offers to accompany them, but Andy rejects and leads Bowo, Wahyu, and Rama to the entrance. As the movie comes to a close, the cops leave, and Andy goes back to his uncertain future.